Hi everyone, my name is Nicolette, and I just wanted to come on here and tell you a little bit about dream interpretation. So, first, I'm just going to tell you about why I'm telling you this. God speaks in a lot of different ways, and one of those ways is dream interpretation. So, I have the gift of prophecy, and God has spoken to me my entire life. And through Him speaking to me and me dreaming a lot, and with the Holy Spirit and the guidance of the Holy Spirit, I came to learn this skill, and I just want to share it with you. I'm going to start off with a Bible verse. So I'm reading from Job 33:14. It says, "For God speaks in one way and in another, yet no one notices. In a dream, in a vision, in the night, when deep sleep falls upon men as they slumber on their beds. He opens their ears at that time and terrifies them with warnings, in order to turn a man from wrongdoing and to keep him from pride, to preserve his soul from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword." So here we see that God speaks through dreams. I have an example of a dream that I'm going to share with you. This dream is from one of my friends. Her name is Crystal. The other names in the dream I'm changing for personal privacy, but the rest of it is an actual dream. So it says, "I was in a type of furniture shop and going down the aisles, and I see this canvas. It had a picture of a globe, but in gold coloring, like the ones you buy at a store. But this one was different. It had writing on it. It said to Crystal, with her last name, 'This is for you, love,'" and we're just going to call this person Kelly. This is a spiritual leader in her life. "My room number is 305. It was in beautiful handwriting. There was an elevator in the furniture store. It appeared out of nowhere. I got into the elevator going up. When I got off the elevator, the hallway looked not like a normal hallway. The lights were like a crystal blue, square color, almost like water. Very beautiful. I walked down the hallway and I got to 305. I knocked on the door and the door was opened. I said hello, and I said, 'Kelly, are you here?' She came out of the room and she was talking to me about moving in." And that's the end of the dream. So now I'm going to give you the interpretation to the dream. The furniture store, she's in a furniture store, and this represents a place of planning for the future. She's going down the aisles and she sees a canvas. This is God's blueprint for her life. It has a picture of a globe, which is the earth. It's in gold coloring, the glory of God. It has a message that is written that says, "This is to Crystal," and her last name. So this is designed specifically for her. "This is for you, a gift." So this is a gift of hers. Then it says Kelly. Kelly actually represents in this dream God. This portion of the dream, we get a look at the evangelistic calling and gifting on her life. She is in awe of how beautiful it is, admiring the handwriting. Then an elevator appears out of nowhere. She gets in it and it goes up, symbolic of moving into higher realms of the spirit. When she gets off, she notices the hallway lights are crystal blue and square. The color is almost like water. This represents personal Crystal, because her name is Crystal. Revelation, which blue is the color of revelation. That's what blue represents, from the Holy Spirit. And this is the water. She walks down the hallway and arrives at the door 305. Then she knocks and it is opened. This is Matthew 7:7. So this is basically, Matthew 7:7 says, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you." And so this is symbolic of answered prayers. She asks for Kelly, her spiritual leader, and she comes out of the room and she's talking about moving in. And this is God telling her He is about to move in her life. And this brings her excitement. So as you can see, this is a calling and a gifting dream. So this is telling her a lot about the calling God has for her life and the gifts that she's been given. So this is a really good dream, and this helps her to understand what her purpose is. And so I hope you enjoyed the dream interpretation. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions or anything like that, you can reach me at walkingingodslove.com. I pray that this blesses you and that you learn a lot from it, and that you too can learn to hear the voice of God. And if you want a dream interpretation, you have a prayer request, or you want to know more about the ways that God speaks to you, feel free to reach out to me. I think there's going to be a link. And just thank you again. Have a blessed day.